Scorpio, hi, Maya here. Happy to be back with you guys for your February 2022 general readings. You're the last reading for this month, Scorpio, that I'm doing, and they've been very big energies in all the readings that I did for February 2022. So I asked Spirit for a vision for you guys before I turned on the camera. And I got the vision of a plant, right, that was just a seed that was taking roots, basically. A plant that was growing out of concrete, right? And it became, it shot through the concrete and became this beautiful, beautiful sunflower just coming out of a concrete slab, basically. And what I know about plants, the little I know about plants, is that the harder the soil they grow out of, the sturdier the plant, right? The plant needs this resistance of the soil to grow basically into a plant that is sturdy enough to sustain life. And that's exactly what I was getting for you. It's like you've been through something in your life, some kind of event or cycle or situation, living situation, career, job. It could apply to anything, something that was extremely hard, as hard as concrete, basically. But by withstanding this, or going through, or breaking through, because it was, the plant was really breaking through this slab of concrete. By breaking through this, it's like it got you to a such level of mastery, of expansion, of like the plant growing out of this concrete slab. It really gave you so much strength. There's so much wind outside. I don't know if you can hear it, and the shutters keep on closing. I'm gonna try to open it to get some more light in here. Sorry, Scorpio, it's extremely windy today in Cairo, so bear with me if the lighting goes a little bit awry. I'm sorry. So yeah, basically this something in your life, some kind of event or cycle or healing crisis, something like that, that was so hard as concrete. You are breaking through this in February 2022, and it's turning you into this beautiful sunflower, which is really a flower that turns to the light, right? That turns with the sun. So it's like so much light integration is happening inside of you as this cycle or whatever it is in your life. You're breaking through it. Okay, I hope I made this clear enough. I'm gonna do a Celtic cross for you guys, so let's start straight away. At the center of your reading, you have the Two of Pentacles, crossed by the Four of Wands. At your base, the Hierophant, crowning you, the King of Pentacles. Recent past, the Ten of Pentacles. Whoa. Near future, the Eight of Swords. The way you see yourself in this situation, the Ace of Swords here is this breakthrough. Hopes and fears, the Four of Pentacles. Environment, the Two of Wands. And outcome, the Two of Cups. Wow. And bottom of the deck, you have the Chariot and the King of Wands. The shutters are closing again. I'm sorry about the lighting, okay? But I'm just gonna keep on going. So yeah, bottom of the deck, the Chariot and the King of Wands. So I'm just gonna get these out and clarify. I want to clarify the Eight of Swords, please, Spirit. In the near future, as I said, these readings for February 2022 have been big energies, and yours is no different, Scorpio. So the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Eight of Wands. All right. So let's get straight into it. So, Scorpio, at the center of your reading, you have the Two of Pentacles, clarified by the Four of Wands. So the Two of Pentacles, you have been out of balance. Something, maybe some two projects that you're working on, your home life and your career, um, two sources of income, something like that, has been very hard to juggle with. Basically, you have been you've had to concentrate, focus a hell of a lot. Go from one foot to the other to be able to keep these two pentacles up in the air, and it took everything out of you to keep your balance, or not to get completely out of balance and fall down. Right? It took every bit, every ounce of effort and energy that you had to keep these two pentacles up in the air. You could be overwhelmed, feeling like you have too much on your plate. Very high emotions attached to whatever this is. These are pentacles, so it could be absolutely about your creative projects, your career, your side hustles, maybe a career and a side hustle, something like that. And it could be just in life in general, feeling out of balance. And it has to do with a very beautiful foundation in your life. The Four of Wands talks about a beautiful, sunny, joyful foundation in life. It's the 1111 card. This whole reading could be to do with a relationship, because we have the Two of Cups as your final outcome. But if not, if it doesn't apply to you, if it's not a relationship, then it is about your home life, about your life, your living situation, or a foundation that is extremely dear and close to you in your life, that is going through a time of overwhelm, of feeling out of balance, right? And this is what I was getting in your reading. It's the Two of Pentacles. It's not such a hard energy per se. However, if it keeps on going on for long, it really takes every bit of ounce of energy out of us to keep our balance, right? And so this is really the concrete slab that I was seeing you, and this resistance that is happening, and you just having, like this plant, having to focus all your strength, all your energy to break through this slab, or whatever this is for you. And and you're absolutely going to be to break through, because we have the Ace of Swords, which is completely about breakthrough, right? But we get to that in a second. I just want to get one more clarifier for this Two of Pentacles and Four of Wands, to see what this has to do with. So Spirit, please, a clarifier for the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. The Star, yes. Yeah, it's about a big healing crisis, a really big healing crisis for you guys. The Star, Major Arcana, Aquarius energy, really is about healing, is about hope, is about wishes coming true, it's about aligning with our stars and going through a healing crisis where we come out beautifully healed as this naked woman here, and attaining balance between our emotions and our physical life. And this is exactly what we're talking about here in the Two of Pentacles. It's these high emotions that you have to deal with, that you have to balance in order to keep these two pentacles up in the air. So yeah, it's about a healing crisis. This healing crisis could be to do with a relationship, as we've seen, or just your home life, a big foundation in your life, represented by the Four of Wands, right? At your base, we have the Hierophant, so higher levels of commitment. Again, this is something that you're extremely committed to, whether it's a relationship or some kind of creative project or a living situation. It's going to be different for all of you because it's a general reading, right? But it's something you're extremely committed to, something that you've been divinely guided to. There's been spiritual guidance coming to you about whatever this is. If it was a relationship, you've been committed to it very strongly at a subconscious level, even if maybe this has to do with a separation between you and your person, because I'm seeing that very much here. If this has to do with a separation, you're still extremely committed to this person at a subconscious level. And the same applies if it's a career, a job, a project, any of these things, right? Um, and crowning you is the King of Pentacles. So again, you are loyal, very loyal to this thing, whatever this is. If it's a relationship or a career or a creative project, it is something you are extremely loyal to, something that you've invested in a lot, right? The King of Pentacles is a very wise investor. He's a very savvy business person. He's somebody who knows how to grow money, how to grow abundance, and with, you know, always represented with all this abundance around him. And it's also the minor arcana of Taurus. So much determination here. Again, this feeling of you having had to go through, stonewalling, maybe something that was really extremely, like this solid slab of concrete, very hard to break through, right? It's earth energy all the way here with the pentacles. So it has to do with your physical life. It has to do with this foundation in your life, and it's something that you are investing in, something that contains a lot of abundance for you guys. And we can see that with the Ten of Pentacles in your recent past. It is something that, again, with all these pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, it is something extremely solid for you. It is something that you've invested in that can absolutely lead you to big time abundance here with the Ten of Pentacles. It is something that is generational for you. It is something that is long term for you. And it could go all the way to marriage here. If it's a relationship, it is something that could have gone all the way to marriage, or could still go all the way to marriage, higher levels of commitment leading to the Ten of Pentacles. And if it's about your career, your finances, your creative projects, again, it is something that could be long term. That it can actually you could leave a legacy behind you, out of this thing, and it's again something you have higher levels of commitment towards this thing. Okay. In your near future, you have the Eight of Swords, clarified by the Three of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Wands. So yes, for the longest time you've been blocked, you've been stuck. Here is this resistance that I was seeing in your vision, that you have to break through, right? It's the Eight of Swords can be self-imposed mental prison. It is when we can't see a way forward, when we feel stuck. We are completely up in our minds, in our head, analysis paralysis, overthinking things, over-analyzing things. She's completely bound, but she's bound by just flimsy bandages. So just by moving out of the stuck mode, these bandages would come undone, and then she would be able to take off this blindfold, right? But in the near future, you still have some of this, and it's exactly this resistance that I was seeing for you, this concrete slab that I was seeing in your vision. And it has to do with something that has been extremely painful. I mean, whatever this is, this foundation, this relationship, this creative project, whatever it is for you guys, it has been extremely painful. This process or this cycle that you're breaking out of in February, it was painful, intense pain around the heart chakra here, but it's coming out in reverse, so the worst is over. You're coming out absolutely of this, this pain, this suffering here, Scorpio, in February. It's the last vestiges of this, basically, and clarified by the Eight of Wands, so positive movement forward. For me, they're very much like Cupid's arrow, right? So really, for some of you, for a lot of you, this could be a relationship, some very significant soul bond in your life. For others of you, where it has to do with finances, with being stuck in a living situation, or in a creative project that is not taking off the ground, well, there's so much positive movement forward coming to you in February, in the near future. It's starting in February, but really, these arrows have been shot in the past. They've been shot in the past, and you have the Ten of Pentacles in your recent past. So they've been shot in the past and have so much momentum behind them, and are going to land exactly where they're supposed to land. So the way you see yourself in this situation, again, here is this breakthrough, Scorpio. Beautiful. The Ace of Swords is all about clarity, truth, breakthroughs. Here is this this breakthrough that I was seeing for you in your vision. This plant, this sunflower that was coming out of this concrete slab. Overcoming all this resistance and just shooting up in the air, shooting up into life, basically. And that's exactly what this Ace of Swords represents here. And as we saw, where was it? You have the star as well. So it's like big time alignment coming for you, wishes coming true, really aligning with a higher version of yourself here, and coming up out of this. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog. Coming out of this so much stronger, so healed, such a breakthrough happening for you here. In your hopes and fears, you have, let me just get my cards right. In your hopes and fears, you have the Four of Pentacles. So if this has to do with a relationship, then you might have kept your emotions very close to your chest for the longest time. Maybe there was a separation, as I said, and you haven't been expressing your emotions to this person. You've been keeping your emotions very close to your chest, very shut down, closed off attitude here towards this relationship. Maybe that's the concrete slab, that you had to break through. If it is a relationship, and if it has to do with your finances, with your career, maybe you felt very tight on money. Maybe you felt like you didn't have enough to go around. Maybe you felt like you had to count every penny for the longest time. But again, there's a major breakthrough in this, as we saw with the Ten of Pentacles, with the Ace of Swords, with the Star, the Eight of Wands, the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles. For some of you, there's a very big bump up in your finances here in February 2022. Your environment is the Two of Wands, so your horizons are widening here. See, this one is attached to this concrete slab here, and this is the past. You're moving from one timeline to the other. After this breakthrough happens in February, at least starting February 2022, you're able to completely move to another timeline, whatever this is for you, Scorpio, and you're able to re-envision things. Your horizons are widening around this thing where you were completely blindfolded, couldn't see a way forward, mental prison. Now it's like this blindfold has been taken off and you're re-envisioning things around this. And as your outcome, you have the Two of Cups. So again, for a lot of you, this could be a deep soul bond, soulmate, twin flame, a very, very deep soul bond. In any case, your person, somebody you love extremely dearly, a very beautiful soul bond at that, you know, divine feminine and divine masculine, exchanging these cups of love wholeheartedly here. And here is this healing that has been happening around this with the caduceus here, which indicates healing, right, in pharmacies. It's the sign over all pharmacies. So very deep healing. And we saw that in this foundation here, around this foundation. So could very well be about relationship here that is being completely healed with the star, and higher levels of commitment with the Four of Wands, maybe engagement, maybe moving in together, higher levels of commitment at any case. And if the slab concrete for you was that you couldn't, you know, there was no way for you to get to this higher level of commitment in this partnership, whatever, you know, in the soul bond, well, now it is absolutely possible to do so, right? We have, you know, all the cards of marriage here. Doesn't have to be, but you know, higher levels of commitment in any case. And if this has to do with a foundation, as we said, your living situation, your career, your creative projects, well, you're getting to beautiful partnerships here that are very heart-based partnerships that really could lead you to a wish come true, your project's taking off the ground, a promotion, something like that. But somebody who will commit very deeply to your projects and really lead you to what you want here, Scorpio. And to finish, you know, this reading, we have the Chariot and the King of Wands. So again, this is something you're extremely passionate about, something that is extremely authentic to you. You know, the King of Wands, something that is very creative, that has to do with your self-realization as well. And you have the Chariot. I mean, look at that. You have the Chariot, the Eight of Wands, the Hierophant, the Two of Wands. Wow, I mean, if this is a relationship, this relationship is going all the way to the next level. I'm telling you. I mean, you have the Eight of Wands and the Chariot, which are the fastest cards in the whole deck. Positive movement forward, healing, major arcana, Cancer energy. Just again, integration of yin and yang, complete healing here, and just shooting forward, you know, with these beautiful energies. So, you know, if it's a relationship, I'm actually seeing marriage, higher level of commitments anyway. And if it's not, if it's your projects where it's the same thing, it's taking off like nobody's business. The sunflower is just shooting out of the slab concrete, whatever it was for you guys, and just shooting upwards to the most beautiful momentum here and positive movement forward. So thanks for passing by, Scorpio. I hope this helped. If you like this reading, please leave me thumbs up. And I'd love to hear your comments about this if it resonated with you. And please subscribe as well. So thank you so much. Bye.